What's happening? It's your boy Big Surge. Another session of Let's Talk About It. All right. This is Big Surge and let's talk about it. Today I want to talk about the best rapper. I hear a lot of people talking about and debating who the best rapper is. I've heard Lil Wayne make the comment he's the best rapper alive. I've heard T.I., he the king. Tupac, Biggie, I love y'all brothers, rest in peace. And every time we talk about the best rapper, everybody's head is in the same huddle. But I had to stop and think about it. The best rapper. How are we judging who the best rapper is? And what's the qualifications? What is the standards? What is the substance that they rap about that qualifies as the best? Because I got to thinking about it, and your standards and your opinion on the best rapper is based off of, it's almost a reflection of your values. And there's nothing wrong with being misled, because a lot of people are misled. A lot of hoes are misled. That's why they out there on them streets, because a nigga got in their ear and got them thinking something, and they out there doing something. They really don't think there's nothing wrong with this shit. It's called being misled. We all a victim of it. And a majority of the black people, if not all, we all are misled in some fashion or shape or form. So I say all that is, rap music is a very powerful tool. Very powerful tool. People will kill you for a record deal. There's a lot of money made off this music industry. And I say all that is, so when we talk about the best rapper, we make that call. It's a reflection of our values. I like his guy right here, Tupac, for example. Tupac was a very, 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 very good rapper. But also Tupac was a gangster. Tupac was a thug. He'll tell you himself, thug like baby. Very smart, cat. I love this guy. Biggie, he was a New York rapper. When you hear New York and rap, Biggie is the poster child for New York rap. That's why they loved him, because he was a reflection of the whole New York. And there's other rappers out there that when you hear their name, they represent and reflect that they part real tough. So I had to pull my head out that huddle, and I had to say to myself, wait a minute. The best rappers that I know, and I'm going to judge the best rapper off of my standards, off of my integrity, based off of substance. And it's a reflection of who I am as a person. One of the best rappers that I have heard was Muhammad Ali. You gotta understand, this guy here, he was ahead of his time. He was really, he was one of the first rappers. But see, the thing about Ali was, Ali, he rapped in a way that it uplifted his people. I never heard Ali tell a bitch to suck his dick. I never heard Ali tell a bitch bust it on the dance floor and pull your panties off. But I've heard him stand up for himself, his religion, his people. He's known around the world as a peacemaker. He did a lot in Africa at that fight. A lot of people don't know that there were people locked up, and he wasn't gonna fight if that didn't do something with that situation. Okay, so and I'm judging this guy as one of the best because he did put words together, and he was an MC. And a lot of times people forget that rappers are MC. Just for instance, I'm Big Surge, but I'm also known as Surge MC, Master of Ceremonies. And these guys are the original masters of ceremony. So when you talk about the best rapper, you can't judge, excuse me, I ain't gonna tell you what you can't do, but in my opinion, I don't judge him off of how good he put his words together, and about how good he told a bitch to suck his dick, or how good he basically talked about a car, or how good, you know what I'm saying, I don't judge, I judge him by the movement he has with his community and with his people. When he grabs the mic, he's an MC. The new era MCs just talk a little faster and bust that shit and slap that bitch in, ride that whip, stack them chips. Yeah, that's the only difference. Another good rapper was Dr. Martin Luther King. He was an MC, and if you look at pictures of him, guess what you'll see? He was in front of a mic, busting lyrics. But see, this boy had lyrics so deep that, you know what? It was uplifting his people. We're talking about the standards. Standards. A reflection of values. When we talk about the best rapper, because remember, rappers affect and they put out, they broadcast. Who was the most effective lyricist on the mic? Who was the most effective MC we know? Fast or slow? Malcolm X. Woo! That's started from the bottom, now we here. Started from the bottom, now we, okay, yeah, we already know he used to be a pimp, but guess what? The boy got on the mic and bust them lyrics. Everybody loved Malcolm. Frederick Douglass. Very, very, very vicious MC on the mic. His lyrics was deep. But see, the thing about it is, if you stop and think about it, the MC that carries the most weight and substance in their lyrics and touch the most people and move the most people, those are the best MCs and the best rappers out there. These other guys don't hold no substance, because the other guys, the government will let you do that all day, because all y'all niggas do is talk about shooting each other, killing each other, and, blasting their head off, trap music, gun music, and boop, 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 boop. But get on the mic and sound like Martin Luther King. Guess what's gonna happen? They're gonna shoot you down. That's the power of rap. That's the power of that microphone. So, if any of you rappers nowadays, with your pants hanging off your ass, looking more sexier than your woman, because that's what homosexuals are looking at, is your ass. Trust and believe that, nigga. Because I'm looking at your bitch's ass and them jeans looking thick. That homosexual, he looking at your booty. Hey, do you cool, right? You got all the plans and instructions. Okay. Anyway, like I said, let's start upping our value on far as when we say who's the best. And Lil Wayne, you're not the best alive rapper. Homie, you don't move shit. You don't fucking move your people, nigga. You move a party pack. The government will never try to fuck you over. Cause nigga, your shit and what you saying don't hold no fucking substance. And it's not a threat. Take some of that Birdman and Lil Wayne money, nigga, and go rebuild another Black Wall Street, nigga. Then we'll talk about one of the best alive, nigga, when you're motivating and you're doing that and you got the government on your ass about you lifting your people up, nigga. You will be considered one of the best rappers alive then. But until then, you party rapping, your yes, and nigga, and them tattoos, my nigga, you know, nigga, you just very good at putting words together. That's all. And you got a following of people that have never stopped and thought about really who the best rapper is. They never thought about the reflection and how they, it's a reflection of their values and views. You know what I'm saying? So, because I love myself and where my heart is at and what I want to give and do for my people and where I like to see my people, that's my opinion. I would like to see us start using this new wealth, this new cotton, which is music. We make just as much money as Cotton back in the days. We're very powerful with this music. We're very creative, our styles. We need to stop wearing all this Fendi, Gucci, Prada. We need to get out of that and start wearing our own brand, because we are the only ones that keep them empowered. Real talk. And they've always had money. We've never had money. So we need to stop coming out of the projects and making lots of money and then giving it right back to the people that have invested in other corporations, that have ripped through our projects and ripped through our communities, that have invested in things that suppressed us, invested in things that have taken from us. We have to stop being Sambo. We have to stop being ignorant. We have to stop being puppets. We have more power than ever before. We have more power than King Malcolm X. Our influence throughout the world is powerful. Let's figure out how to harness this. There's no need for a private island. There's no need for 50 chains on your neck, having $250,000 worth of jewelry. Because I promise you, 2 years or a year after that jewelry, bro, you ain't gonna feel it and feel the same way about it, man. But money gone. So if anybody want to know why our rappers and everybody do all that type of stuff, and it's because they don't have nothing else to do with it. Let's talk about it. Best rapper alive. Nah. Let's really think about that.